All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you this month. In April of 2018 already. So this is going to be good for you if you are a sun, moon, or rising Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. I have an areas of life reading for you today, so I hope that you enjoy it. Go ahead and let me know in the description box what you think of this spread. I am also going on vacation, so you guys know if you work with me one-on-one and if you get readings with me, I just want you guys to know. I'll go over the details of that at the end, but just keep your ears peeled for that because I am going to be taking a week off. Okay. I'll make it apparent on my website, but I'll go over the details with you in this video as well. Okay. So the Oracle card coming through for you in April of 2018. Manifest. My favorite thing to do. Okay, so this is really about exercising that muscle. Whatever it is that you're looking to cultivate, it's sitting right on the perimeter. It might take a while to get to you because you want to make sure that your body, mind, and spirit are prepped to receive it. And that's part of the lesson with manifestation is it's not going to come until you're able to hold on to it. That's why people who win the lottery typically lose it. And so it looks like that is what you are getting ready to do, is you're really priming your body to fully receive the things that you want. Okay. So the central energy for you this month is the Ace of Wands. So again, you have that initiation energy, that inspired energy that's going to push you to take action. That's all coming up in April. So we saw that a little bit more of that peaking incline energy happening in March, but April it's on. April is when you're like really carving your path and working on crafting your vision as well as taking action. So that's why April's going to be a pretty hands-on month, and it's going to be more transformational than others in terms of you like carving your dreams into reality. So let's see what's going on with you personally. This is more on the internal world side of things. We have the King of Pentacles. And so again, you're working with more of the material world in April. It doesn't look like something that's going to be deeply emotional as it is you getting things done. It's like Aquarius is in more business mode in April. So let's see what's happening. It's like the big plans. The King of Pentacles is all about like, what are we doing? How are we making this happen? So you have the Four of Winter. Okay, you might have to rest to make that happen. It's like overextending yourself. The King of Pentacles knows how to manage his time, efforts, and energy. He knows how to do that, or in this card, you know, she knows how to do that. You know how to do that, but you have to be on top of balance. If you're constantly swinging the pendulum back and forth, you're going to burn yourself out really quick. So don't forget that you have to do both if you're serious about building. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles. So we have another like that reference to Saturn right there, which is your hard work is paying off, but it's, you know, not without a price. And the price is that you have to like put your work boots on and put in the time. And so the more you're able to honor that process, it's like that's really what's going to get you ready for receiving. And please keep in mind that you working harder is not the same as you working smarter, and putting in the work is not the only thing that is involved in manifesting. Manifesting is also a reflection of worthiness. And so the King of Pentacles energy is about having the confidence that you know what you are worth. It's not like this, well, I've put blood, sweat, and tears, so I deserve it. It's you're already worthy, but you also have the wherewithal to make these things happen. Now we have money. So this is specific to finances, what you have going on with material resources. The High Priestess. See, this is why there's such a strong connection between energetics and money, because it is about like your internal state is ripe for the picking. You just have to like tap into this and you're going to be able to cultivate a lot of money. But you also want to make sure that you're doing the energetic work as well that is going to make the money stick to you. So rather than it slipping through your fingers, you see that all the time, you get a windfall of money and then an unexpected expense pops up. Or, oh, damn it, I lost it again. That's because your energetics were not on point to hold on to that money, okay? So we also have 9 of Autumn. This is the 9 of Pentacles. So you are building that foundation. If you're doing the work, you guys, you have good things that are showing up for you. You have that foundational piece of, you know, building for yourself, and you're gonna be able to tap in and, you know, like, enjoy the fruits of your labors, right? And then we also have the Page of Swords. So this is you. This is you enjoying the fact that, you know, you have that ingenuity, that creativity, that ability to like see from a higher perspective and a different vantage point. That's really what's giving you an edge and a level up when it comes to anything in the financial and material world this month. Now, this is what's going on with you in your community. By community, this is a little bit more ambiguous. So friendships, family, your professional, like your peers, your coworkers, your classmates, whatever community is to you, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so let me clarify this first because there's a few things popping up, but I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Okay, so we have the Page of Rods, and then we have 3 of Rods. Okay. This is interesting because it looks like there is a certain level of something's a little bit off. Something's not quite right, or there's like trouble in paradise, so to speak. And with the 5 of Pentacles, this isn't something that's beyond repair. It's just like, what's going on here? And the remedy for that is the Page of Rods. What that means is that you're going to have to take a really, really deep look at who you have in your space. Who are you surrounding yourself with? As Aquarians, you're natural community builders. Of course, it, you know, involves other stuff in your chart, but it's like as ruling the 11th house and being so community driven and being able to see the bigger picture socially, that's something that comes really naturally to you for the good and the bad. So it's kind of like you want to make sure you're not tossing the baby out with the bathwater, but you also want to take a microscope to the things that you have going on socially. And the more you look at that, it's like you're going to be able to make the adjustments. I don't see that it's happening in April. But it's like you have good things on the way, but you're still getting energetically prepped for a transition in community. And that's a part of the manifestation. That's a part of you seeing, this doesn't quite work for me. There's something that's a little bit off. There's something that's not quite right. And then you have 3 of Rods, which is I'm going to call it in. And I have these things that are making their way to me right now. But you have to look, you have to scrutinize, you have to be mindful of who am I allowing in my space? What am I tolerating? What am I saying yes to? What am I saying no to? And ask yourself those tough questions when it comes to the people who are in your space. Okay, and this is the romance department. So whatever you have going on in partnership, whether you're coupled or not, whether you even want partnership or not, this is about connection and how you experience intimacy. 7 of Swords. Let me clarify this, because it is like, okay, something has to like change either about your mindset or the way that you are problem solving. There's something here about navigation. Okay, the moon. Oh, goody. We have all that Neptune energy, a little bit of that, like, I'm not sure what's going on. The moon can make things seem muddier than they actually are. And then you have the high priestess. So it's like okay. One word of caution that I will say to you right now is, especially if you are in a relationship and you are intuitive, do not overthink this, please. Like, that is one thing that will actually make it worse, is because you have the moon and the high priestess. So using your intuition for your own relationship, which you're naturally going to be biased about, trying to invade someone else's space, is going to prevent you from being able to problem solve. Get somebody who's neutral to do that for you. In the same breath, if you are manifesting partnership, if you are trying to use your intuition too much to pick out a partner, you're gonna branch farther away from reality, and it's gonna really, really muddy your experience dating. And then it's kind of like with everything else, if you're not interested in partnership or if you're healing, then it's the same thing. You don't want to overthink this process. It's really about getting back in touch with yourself. And, it's like, I honestly keep the intuition dialed down, your own personal intuition. You can work with a practitioner, you can work with someone who's neutral, but for yourself, it's like you really want to steer away from trying to problem solve intuitively. The moon and the high priestess is not a good combo in this position. So this is more of like a warning sign of proceed with caution. This is a time when you want to get your earthy friends to help. This is a time when you want to hang out with Virgos and Capricorns and all of your Taurus friends. That is the energy that's going to help balance this out, and they're going to kind of ground you and help bring you back down to earth. Okay, so for the first quarter, we have responsibility. This is you taking care of business. Like, you're just, okay, checking things off my to-do list, making XYZ happen, blah, blah, blah. This is actually pretty dry and boring. I think that April's kind of off to a slow start for you. This is where things can go one way or another. Your intuition's going to be extra potent during the second quarter. And in this video, I can't just like teach you how to turn your intuition off when you're functioning in the normal day-to-day world. But it's just, again, proceed with caution. It's not something where you're going to want to go invading it in other people's space with your intuition. Be as grounded as you can. Pick a time and space where this is appropriate, and then you're going to flex it, because it's kind of like the more psychic the time period is, or the more psychic you feel, that's the time when you need to have stricter boundaries around what you're doing with it. That's not a time to go, AWOL with your intuition and just be like, I'm going to let it all in. No. That can actually do a lot more harm, especially when it comes to relational stuff. So just keep that in mind. Stay grounded, stay present, move your body, eat good food, take care of yourself. This is self-care time. Quarter 3, throat chakra, communicate your needs. Communicate your needs. What do you need? From your friends, your family, your partner, your coworkers, your boss. Just you have to discuss it. You have to talk about it. And the more that you exercise that, the easier things are going to be, and the faster these manifestations are going to come in. Because when you communicate, this is what I want, this is what I need, what you're communicating energetically to the universe, God, divine source, is, hey, I'm ready for this. And fourth quarter, you're exactly where you need to be. Don't overthink this, you guys. I can't tell you Money, even community looks good. It looks like this is something that's building, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. You're not going to need to give that too much energy right now. It's kind of like you just need to be in the observer mode with community. Relationship stuff, healing stuff it's not the time to overthink it, or you want to get a guide. You want to get a practitioner to help you along the way. Someone you feel really connected to. You know, I know that some of you guys work with me. It's just about like making sure that you feel safe with that person if you do decide to work with somebody. But keep your intuition out of this as much as you can, because it's not going to help. Okay, so you guys know 3-card pick. This is totally up to you how you do this. Do this thing, pick before, after I pull them, whatever feels good to you. All right, card number 1, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you have people making offers. I'm seeing you as being on the receiving side of this card. And so it's one of those things. When people pay you compliments, say thank you. When people offer you gifts, accept it with grace and appreciation. When people are trying to offer their help, you know, it's kind of like take what you can get. That's how the universe is delivering your manifestations. This is a month to say yes. This is a month to receive and a time to accept gifts rather than, you know, shunning them or blocking them out. Card number 2, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is like your internal power, even though this is more of that earthy energy, because we have the King of Pentacles that's over here. This is saying that it's doubly important for you to be goal-oriented this month. Tunnel vision around your goals. That's what's going to push you farther than in previous months. Card number 3, 10 of Swords. You got to let something go. I'm getting that this is mindset. It looks like there's something that isn't working, and the faster you get rid of it, the faster you're going to create space for something better. It doesn't mean that the grief period is going to, you know, last. You don't have as much control over how long you're grieving, but it's kind of like the more or the faster you eliminate what's happening, or that you process what's happening, the more you're going to be able to cultivate faster. Okay, and you can also grieve and manifest. You can do 2 at the same time. Okay, so that is all that I have for you this month. I hope you have a fabulous April, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I am going to be on vacation. I am leaving on March 29th and I get back on April 4th, but I will not be doing readings until April 5th. So that is the week when I am not going to be doing readings. You're welcome to submit if you're watching this during that time, or if you want to get a reading during that time. You're welcome to submit. You're welcome to pay during that time. But just remember that I'm not going to be doing those readings until after I get back from vacation. Okay, so please remember that. I will make it very clear and apparent that I am on vacation, and my autoresponder will be on email. So just know that. Your readings will get done as soon as I get back. And go ahead and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Onyx Healing, because I do live readings on there. I do oracle card readings. You can come get a free card. I do all sorts of goodies like that on other social media platforms. And then as usual, all of the links to work with me, my website, social media stuff, all in the description box. So check it out. And until next time, have a wonderful April, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.